Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Anthony. But fam, this could be your first time ever checking out the show. And perhaps that's the case. And if that is, I want to tell you about what we do. Each and every single week, we continue to inspire you by bringing you a person or a message, something that's truly going to help you, fam. Whether you're trying to climb that corporate career ladder or you're trying to start entrepreneurship and begin the business of your dreams, well, this is a show for you. And here at School's Over Now What, most importantly, everybody has answered the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life, and that school's over, now what, right? Like, what do we do? How do we navigate? How do we figure this thing out? And because of you, this show has completely blown up. And what I want to do right now, if you're watching this on YouTube at School's Over Now What, you're going to see us pull up this amazing review. Let's pull that right on up. And this week's review comes from G Money 29. And we got it on the screen right now. So shout out to all of my YouTube subscribers. Be sure you're following the show on YouTube. We do dope stuff like this. And they wrote, this podcast needs to be played and shared with students throughout the country, especially in the inner cities, to learn their options and how to identify their gifts, talents, and abilities to serve the marketplace or business. It's time to control your route. Listen, G Money 29, I appreciate you. And perhaps you've been watching or listening to this show for almost 5 years now, and you've gained something from it. Fam, all that we ask is that you share it with a friend and leave your review. This is how we're able to keep producing this type of content. We're able to interview amazing names like Ed Milet, Estelle, Trent Shelton, and many more. It's because of that. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. Now let's get into this solo episode. And I really want to talk about something that almost impacted me, and that's really understanding how to find the positive in a negative situation, in a negative environment, how to find the positive, right? A lot of things can go wrong in our lives, whether it's relationships, whether it's sports, whether it's just life in general. Things cannot go the way we planned or hope for them to go. But how do you respond to that? What are you finding in the midst of the chaos that shows you that there could be a new level of success? So let me tell you this right now. If you're going through something right now, you're trying to create a new product and you keep running into a hiccup, maybe the reason why it's not working is because there's a different problem for you to solve. Or perhaps that's not the product you should be creating anyway. Or maybe you're somebody right now who has been working on the job for the last few years, climbing promotion after promotion, and now you see a new level that you can reach and you want that job, you want that responsibility, but every time you raise your hand for it, you just don't get it. But here's the thing, maybe there's a reason you don't get it yet. Maybe there's a boss you shouldn't be working with. Maybe there's a coworker you shouldn't be beside. Maybe there's, a project that they're working on in that role that isn't quite ready for you, but there's something else that you should be doing. The reason why I think finding a positive and a negative is so important, it changes our outlook and our perspective on how we feel about certain situations. Let me give you an example of this, right? Less than 24 hours ago, right, our hosting site for our RSS feed, and for those of you who have been following me for understanding how to use podcasting, our hosting site would not allow for us to log in. Can you imagine us not being able to upload and push out an episode to our thousands upon thousands of subscribers the way we've been doing it for such a long time, right? But here's the thing. In the midst of that chaos, I was already thinking about what should I do? Should I join a new hosting site? Should I start all the way over? Can we upload what we have to a different server? But here's the thing. We had so many backups of everything. We had all the audio, we had all the videos, we have all the contacts. We were already thinking about what was next, right? And shout out to, Spreaker, which is our hosting site. Their customer service is phenomenal, fam. They got us right back in there as soon as they were available to be able to speak in or spoke to. And here's the thing. Right now in your life, there's situations, there's things happening, and you don't see the upside. You don't see okay, why is this happening to me? Well, maybe it's happening to you for you to get better. Maybe things are going wrong in your life right now for you to analyze it. Maybe things are not going the way you had them planned because there's a bigger obstacle. There's a bigger goal. There's a new level for you to reach. And I think about this all the time, right? You think about, that sports athlete. There was a sports athlete named Matthew Stafford who played years for the Detroit Lions. And he was a very, very high draft pick. And it didn't work out. But the moment he got traded to the Rams, they won the Super Bowl the same year. Maybe you're in an environment right now where the environment is just the problem. You need to go find the positive and say, okay, now I know I just need to be around different people. I just need to be around a different, situation to really excel. So this episode is really about looking at ways to find the positive in the negative. And I know it gets hard. I know it gets tough. I know things sometimes hearing a no changes your perspective where you don't want to do anything at all. But I want to tell you, the best things in life come with time being paused, time being reflected upon, so that you can analyze situations and be the best that you can be. I hope you're writing this down. I hope you're writing down whatever it is that you're trying to achieve this year in 2023 and realize, hey, if this does not go my way, it might not be my time yet. But I'm going to take these situations, I'm going to take this negativity, and I'm going to make it positive. The last thing you need to do right now is to give up on your dreams. This is the episode where you no longer give up on your dreams, but you're inspired by the no's, because the no's are going to lead you to a yes. For those who have been listening, I want you to always remember, dream it, believe it, but most importantly, you got to go out there and get it. And that's what we're about to do. So buckle up, get ready for new episodes, excitement, powerful interviews. And I'm going to give you, the questions that I'm going to ask that nobody has ever asked, because we're going to extract information this year that you can apply right now in whatever you're doing. You want to learn about X, you want to learn about Z, let me know. We're going to find that for you. And if you're enjoying these solo episodes where we're diving into what's going on in my life, and most importantly, how it can impact and help you, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, should we continue to do episodes like this where we're being fully vulnerable, transparent, but most importantly, making sure you succeed. See you next week, guys. And always remember to crush your dreams, crush your goals, dream it, believe it, go out and get it. And see you soon.